Good evening, everyone. The story struck a chord with me as soon as I heard it. And I know Umang sir for a long, long time. And even before he made Mary Com. And I always believed that this man will be one of the biggest directors we'll ever see. Also, this story is about a relationship between brother and sister. And I know for a fact that मैं अपनी बहन के लिए कुछ भी कर सकता हूँ कि वो भी मेरे लिए कुछ भी करेगी. I know Ash
जेल में बंद होना पड़ेगा उसके लिए.
और मैं Ash को जानता हूँ बहुत सालों से, तो वो भी एक था. एंड रणदीप I'm a big fan of. मैंने 60 किलो कम किए हैं, लेकिन मैंने तो हीरो बनने के लिए किया था. बट जो आपने किया है, hats off. Richa, outstanding. Darshan, Bhushan sir, we all know you're a tycoon. So I'm just happy that I'm a small part of this. But I just want to say that there's a man called Sandeep, who's also a big part of this film, Vanita Kumar. This film looks the way it looks because of her, not because of Umang sir. So, these two...
call Utkarshni up also, Utkarshni Kamara.
Kiran
You
sir.
deserve to be here.
And Kiran sir, sorry sir.
Kiran sir, yeah, he's...
Kiran sir has made the frames come alive.
And,
Absolutely.
When you want weight tips, please, you can come to me. Thanks.
Thank you.
That's Utkarshni, who's written the script,
She's done a
screenplay,
brilliant job.
dialogues. Fabulous.
Huge round of applause for her.
Let's do it. So I'm thankful to Bhushan ji, Vashu ji, Jackie, Deepshika, who came along and believed in us. And this is our first production, and we have produced this. And I was waiting for this day to come, and I could see that after the trailer, with the tears of Aishwarya Rai Bachchan in her eyes. And thank you, Randeep. You have really, really worked very hard in this film. Thank you so much, mere bhai. You have given a lot to this film. Richa, thank you for accepting this role. Darshan, thank you. Kiran sir, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Manu. And all my team. And special thanks to my best friend who supported me in this film is Neeraj. He always tells me not to take his name, but I want to really thank you. You have been a great support on this film. And I can't take everybody's name, but I'm thankful to each and every person of my team, whether it's Zafar, Akshay, or art department, or Shail, Pitesh, Rajesh, Jayesh. Everybody has worked. Kush, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
Thank you so much. So now, the media, if you've got any questions, please, they're all yours.
Hi Aishwarya ma'am, this is Urvi here from Pinkula.
Hello.
Hi. Ma'am, this role is emotionally demanding and draining. What was the kind of preparation that you went through when you had to do this role?
Actually, this is possibly one of the fastest films we've ever made in our careers. I think that holds true for most of us here. Credit goes to the potential of the subject itself, the director helming it. That's why I keep saying, actually, I'm going to name each member of the team. The producers who have come on board and helped us infuse it with the life that we wanted to. Vanita for creating the ambience where we just naturally felt we are part of this narrative. We are the characters that we are. Shahid Amir for keeping with Umang and all our vision for the way we want to essay the characters and not making it about chalo hum aisi film bana rahe hain. It's not about that. It's about being sensitive to the palette. And I think having Umang and Vanita and someone as experienced as Kiran G, I'll say just for the experience, but he's called KD by the team. Okay, so he has literally brought our world to life, and whatever we all might strive to do an essay, if he is not out there capturing it, we are all done in for. So genuinely, a huge round of applause. I always have the highest respect for the DOP there on set, because we all can do what we want. You can say action cut 1,000,000 times. We can all do 100 takes and retakes. But every little nuance, if not captured, the way we want essayed by him and his team, gaye kaam se. So it's really a huge thank you to him and his team, all the assistants who strive day in and day out. relentlessly. When we do such a fast project, believe you me, it's 48 hours and 24 each day, and that's the way we've worked. So I think that will give you an insight into the preparation. Dive into the deep end and swim. That's what we all have done, but the power remains in what we had to begin with, and that's why we always say script. Hence, Utkarshini definitely deserved to be up here on stage. You know, when the writing has it all, and as a team we work together on set, genuinely, we all can come together and bring to life every day. This is one of those movies where the oddest answer I think anybody can give here saying is, it was a pleasure doing this role. Because that's something you cannot say. It's too intense, too disturbing on a daily basis. But as artists, I'm sure we all feel grateful to have got an opportunity to essay these characters and tell their story to you all, the audience.
Hi Umang, this is RJ Alu on your left.
Hi.
सवाल ये है कि सरबजीत की जिंदगी अभी कृपाल सिंह साहब के साथ जो हुआ या कोई बॉर्डर क्रॉस करता है तो उसे पकड़ लिया जाता है, तो ये जो मुद्दा है ये सिर्फ एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए नहीं हो सकता. आप सरकार से भी बात करेंगे जो हमारे कैदी वहां पर पाकिस्तान की जेल में हैं या जो इस तरीके की परिस्थितियों में आते हैं कि आखिरकार उनका अंजाम कुछ और होता है, तो कुछ इसके विषय में आपने सोचा है?
जब ये पिक्चर स्टार्ट करने जा रहे थे हम, मेरे दिल की एक ख्वाहिश थी, थ्रू दिस फिल्म अगर एक आदमी बाहर आता है तो दैट्स द ट्रू मीनिंग फॉर मी टू मेक दिस फिल्म. मुझे ये लगा ही था, मैं बोल बोल के थक गया हूं कि लेट्स स्टार्ट अ फाउंडेशन, एंड वी हैव स्टार्टेड वन फाउंडेशन, ब्रिंग देम होम बैक, एंड दिस वी वांट, you know, prisoners from their story, their families, our family over here, and this film will in the end show you what the want from the government, from the audience, to realize and accept what is going on, and we have to do something about it. Maybe through this film that will jayega. So I think the meaning of this film will be complete.
Hi Aishwarya, here on your right. Yes, looking gorgeous. Okay, my name is Nilesh from Think Market magazine. When the makers approached you for this role, what was the thought process? What was your thought process? What were the challenges? And how did you overcome it? The same question would be for Randeep as well. Let's start with Aishwarya.
Well, just to, I think, keep the proceedings faster, I think I more or less answered a large part of that question when I was answering the lady on my left. But I would like to add one thing, though. The subject concerned here, when we're telling the story, albeit from my character's perspective, I was obviously listening. We always listen to the story as a whole. I think definitely committed actors and artists, we are always happy to tell a story as a whole. We don't necessarily focus on our individual parts. And when we feel there is the potential and the power and the impact in the narrative, all of us are like-minded here. We're happy to come on board. And that you can gauge from our career graph and choices. So Dalbir's character and Dalbir's story, this was strong because I felt maybe I'm having trouble with recollection, but my immediate response was, it's rare that there's such insight given and such attention a narrative can bring to this kind of sibling commitment, this kind of the sibling relationship. If you take away from the potential of the actual, the real story. If you look at it as if you bal ka khalo for narrative and say, acha, as a character, aisa dekha jaye to. So that's one way of looking at it. But more than anything else, I don't know, it's some kind of divine calling because 10 years ago, or approximately in that phase, being a member of the film industry, or the kind of wonderful privileges that being celebrity gives us the opportunity, we don't even possibly realize the potential so often. We stand on so many platforms, we are a part and a voice for so many different causes, and we all largely make the time We do all that we can in our capacity, and I say limited capacity because sometimes everybody forgets that we are largely artists. So our day in and day out, we are going on morn to evening. That's our office. That's our job. We're going, making movies, coming away. But then in the extra time, we're trying to definitely do all this as well. It was a letter that a petition that was going around to some of us who belonged to the public platform, one of them being me. And I too was amongst the members of the film industry, I guess, who were called. I know my father-in-law too had also signed on for the petition. At that time, not my father-in-law. And me, because that's what I was told. And the letter had come to me as well to sign on a petition, while possibly Dalbir was, trying everything possible to bring attention to work at his release. And the moment Umang told me, this is the story of Sarabjit, I had this expression in my eyes, and he said, Kya hua? I said, Umang, which is very him. So I said, Umang, this is some kind of divine calling, and of course I will hear the whole story, but it was already a yes. I was definitely going. How he and his life and mine had kind of, albeit like I said, just a petition being signed, but it had crossed. Our paths had crossed, and still unfortunately, he did come back to India in a coffin. I had to pay my ode and respects, and I was happy to come on board.
Hi, Umang. Umang.
No, wait, just a minute, Randeep had to answer
sorry,
this.
bro. Can you repeat the question?
What preparation?
What preparations? No, let him repeat the question. My thought process. Well, first time I had seen all those footage, and when he died, I was aware of what that happened. First time I read about Sarabjit movie being made was when somebody forwarded me an article where the real Dalbir Kaur was saying that she would like me to play the role. And I was like, really? So then I looked up, did more research about him, and by the time I met Umang, I knew him very well. And then Umang gave me some letters, some photographs. There was only one video footage. So I went about learning the Punjabi, and then we discussed how do we make a difference in his 23 years of his life. So we went about, we decided that, okay, let's let him lose weight so that, his plight comes across even more to the audience. So that took me a lot of time and a lot of unhealthy things. So that was one part of it. And then I realized that, tooth decay. So I went to Canada, and I went for the Toronto Film Festival. So there I met this guy who makes molds, who makes monsters in Hollywood movies. So I got him to make me a mold and send me 3 stages of his teeth. And apart from that, I went through the letters. I made his thoughts mine. I made his words mine. I went through, I think I have written many letters which I have not sent to Umang, and which I will never send, because now I read them and I think they're too personal. I used to sit at home and in the chains and, lie in my bathroom for a long time and write letters to Umang as if he was my sister, but I would address it as Umang. Sorry, Umang. If you love me enough, I'll give you those letters. So I went through the whole journey of 23 years. I tried to go through the whole journey of 23 years of solitude, of the things. The first thing what would a person dream about? What would a person think about lying alone in darkness for so many years? That, as I said earlier, was left to our imagination, because that was not documented. So as a person, I thought how to make it real for myself is to try and go through it, through the starvation, through the solitude, through darkness. Your mind plays tricks on you when you're in the dark, man. You talk to yourself, and all kinds of things happen. So I think it's one of the most prepared roles of mine, and it took me a few months to get the mindset, and Umang was actually going to shoot the Dabang village portions till he dropped the bomb on me before Diwali and said, I'm going to shoot this. So I had a very short time to catch up with the weight loss, but I did it, and somewhere that has instilled in me a sense of belief and a sense of my own willpower, which I think will help me in other parts as well.